It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
At my request, I must insist, we're going to be joined by our friend, comedian, crossword puzzle ace, a former state champion wrestler in the state of Missouri. I'm talking about comedian Greg Warren, who is, of course, the man behind the special on Amazon Prime called Something Corn.
Where the field corn grows.
Where the field corn grows, yes.
Okay. It's a great special.
That sounds like the title of a novel, doesn't it?
That's close to Where the Red Fern Grows, yeah.
I think that's what he was going for.
Oh, you were actually going for something literary? I didn't know you read books.
Yeah, man. I read a bunch of them.
Actually, Greg and I will talk books every now and then. He is a reader.
I know he's a crossword puzzle guy. He's got to read a little bit. Come on.
He's irritating. Yeah. Let's just get it out there.
Now, I asked Greg to call again because I'm a big fan. And
you rub people the wrong way, Greg.
Greg is holed up in his condo in Missouri, but he's heading east.
I don't know if he's holed up.
Yeah, he is.
You make it sound like you just robbed a bank.
Well, he's hiding out.
He doesn't really go anywhere. I mean...
Well, none of us go anywhere. There's a pandemic.
That's not necessarily true. Greg likes to... He's similar to you, Tom. When he gets a Starbucks, let's say, he goes in. He doesn't go through the drive-thru.
But you can't sit there anymore. I just go in to say hi to my only friends. Let me ask you, Jess Hooker, do you have an odd relationship with someone? For example, my relationship with Greg Warren is occasionally I'll be really angry at a crossword puzzle clue.
Right.
Because it's invalid and it's not a word, and I'll send it to Greg Warren.
Yeah.
But also, whenever I go to a certain restaurant,
yes,
I will take a photograph of the iced tea, the restaurant in question, the Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
And I will send him a photograph of it with no particular explanation.
Right.
That's our relationship. I'm not sure what that means.
Well, I think everybody has a food level relationship with Greg because it is such an experience to go to a restaurant and dine with him. There's like a little bit of aggression. It's very tense. Yes, you're always aggressive with the wait staff,
There are
Greg.
times you get a little aggressive.
See, this is why, and I'm always very polite. I would never eat
She's
with
a
him.
very aggressive girl.
A little Damone for that ass.
Damone.
Yes.
Here's the reason I know you are aggressive, because I've been with you many times, and I don't find anything wrong with it.
Yes, if you want to go to a tense lunch,
Chick's my man.
go to the Cheesecake Factory with these two jerks. It's awful. It's awful.
Well, first of all, the menu's too big, all right? I don't want a book. Just give me like 9 things I can order.
Great. It's like a fancy diner.
No, we've been there enough. That's one of the only 3 places you two will go.
Now, do you always get the same thing at the Cheesecake Factory? Because they've got the biggest, I think they have the largest selection on that menu.
I can tell you what Greg
Branching
gets.
out.
Yeah, I can tell you what Greg gets at the Cheesecake Factory.
tell you what Greg
He gets salmon and broccoli and extra and chunky guacamole. Like it's very specific, and it's the same every time.
And then, of course, he gives his 10 minutes on broccoli. Now, how are you going to prepare that?
Yes.
No butter, damn it.
Dry.
I was there for that lunch. Yeah.
So you ask the waiter or waitress to explain the preparation of the broccoli?
No, these guys are out of hand. I don't like. They're liars, Tom.
I see. Now, Greg, it's my understanding. It's my understanding that I kind of implied that you don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
But you do occasionally go out.
I get out.
You don't have a dog or a wife.
My dad's dog. I got my dad's dog.
Girlfriend. Was that where you got poison ivy with your dad's dog?
Well,
What's this?
I've gotten poison ivy several times, and it just angers me because I can't get it. I cannot identify it, and they make it like it's easy, and I really have tried. And here's their big thing: leaves of 3, let it be. Your poem didn't help, okay? And it's got the word poison in it, by the way. I'm not sure that's how we should be handling poisons, poetry. When it comes to nerve gas, say I pass. It doesn't work. Leaves of 3. You get out there in nature and they bunch up. I don't know if that's 9 leaves of 3 or 1 leaf of 27. I can't get it. So what I've decided this summer is just no nature. I'm going to have to take a...
All right.
Here's my poem. If it's a plant, I can't.
Greg,
in any event, stay on the cement.
I think there's a thing about bears. Like if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down.
Oh, yeah.
If it's white, say goodnight.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, who's going to remember that? Let's see if it's brown.
You just did.
Yeah, you've got
You didn't
it.
read that off of
Yeah,
laminated
but when
sheet.
he's face to face with a bear, he may not.
Yeah,
remember.
no kidding.
No,
Yeah,
no, that argument does not work with Tom. Because he's always said if somebody saw Bigfoot, how come they're not taking cell phone pictures? Because I've always claimed they wouldn't have the wherewithal to do so. And now
calm
you're saying
down.
you wouldn't have the wherewithal if you saw a bear to remember the poem.
That's exactly what I'm saying, and you got it exactly right. Thank you. So you're right about being wrong. I appreciate that. Let's move on.
What?
I have one more thing to say about poison ivy. I've really, I did a deep dive on it. I really tried to learn about it, and one of the things they say is that it's used to treat joint injuries, which that sounds like something my dad would pull. Like, I itch all over. You're not thinking about your knee anymore, are you? My dad used to do that when we were going to wrestling practice when I was like 12 years old. I'd be like, Dad, my knee hurts. And he would punch me in the shoulder hard. And I'd be go, ow. He goes, you're not thinking about your knee, are you?
Yeah, or when your parents would rip off a Band-Aid, they would or maybe my parents, they would smack you in the face and rip off the Band-Aid.
What? That's some
Yeah,
use, Jen.
we can all relate to that.
Yeah, right? Everybody? Yeah. That's right.
Or you'd go, hey, Mom, can I have seconds? And then she'd hit you in the head with a hockey stick. I mean, yeah.
Sure.
Remember when that would happen?
Gone through that.
We have the Jessicas.
Well, it wouldn't be on radio.
They could be. We have Ms. Jessica Alsman. She is somewhere in the building behind some very nice lighting. And then through the glass right there in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom, it's the other Jess. It's Jess Hooker. Ladies, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much.
I don't like this. And then Allie Breen's going to be on, and then it's going to be
The View.
We're usually man heavy, the way we like it.
Well, not today. And but the good news is I brought food.
All right.
So that's
right.
what's helpful.
Cake?
Yeah.
Now,
Well, close. Pie.
in a few minutes, you're going to be cooking this food? Or
No, I already cooked it. You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
chocolate
Show us your
pie.
pie.
I'll show you. You want to see my
Oh,
pie?
you guys are gross.
Did you watch the video that we were supposed to
sexual
watch about
harassment.
sexual harassment?
Yeah, I masturbated to it twice.
Oh my God, Josh.
I'm going to knock down a trash can.
Now, in all truth, the sexual harassment video was like softcore porn.
Holy
Okay,
hell, look
let
at
me
that.
see. Okay,
Look at
that's
that
a-
chocolate
Got
pie.
pie.
Now tell me how you made that. What did that involve?
So this is it. Actually, you know what? I was on an HOA Zoom call.
Wait, real quick,
yesterday.
Jess, why does the crust look so sloppy? The store-bought crust looks so great usually. Did you not get the store-bought one?
No, I don't, Lily. I make my own.
I was just being a jerk. And
Real
it
quick,
didn't read as funny at all.
being on an HOA Zoom call sounds like the worst thing ever.
You have no idea. You really
What's an HOA Zoom call?
the
Homeowners Association.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So that's what I did. I actually made homemade ice cream sandwiches and I made this chocolate pie while I was on the Zoom call.
So is that crust made from scratch?
Yes. So it's a chocolate cream pie
How
made
about
from
that?
scratch.
It looks
yes.
so good.
And Willie, I believe you have the single guy's version of a chocolate cream pie.
Have you made it yet?
That you can actually make right here in the
Yeah,
studio.
you can just
with
do it
us.
right here.
I was going to show you guys how to do it. Is
Oh,
that
go
okay?
ahead then.
Okay, cool. I'm going to turn my mic off, make it a little loud.
Okay, Willie is going to.
First, you got to break the crackers.
Okay.
Oh, so he's got a bag of vanilla wafers. He's slamming it down on
Easy,
his
it's
desk.
going to open up, and there are going to
Okay,
be crackers
okay.
Bag broke
everywhere.
open.
Okay, is the mic on? Okay. vanilla wafer crackers in the bottom of a
pie tin.
So that you're using that as your crust. I see.
Okay.
That's a lot of crust. You might want to lighten up on that.
He literally filled the pie pan with crust.
That's too much.
Too much?
Now he's fisting.
You got to eat some of it.
Fisting the crackers.
He's eating some of the extra.
Yeah, you should taste it first as you cook.
And then do I do the pudding next, right?
Pudding next, yeah.
And who doesn't like a Nilla wafer? I know I do.
So
there's Nova.
No, not on the real Nilla wafers.
No, that's
It's apostrophe Nilla.
Nova.
So he has the Jello pudding, which I make a filling from scratch with cocoa powder and cornstarch.
So that's the
and
pre-made.
sugar.
Hey, easy. You're making a mess of this.
Willie's just using a pudding cup and just squeezing it out.
And you got more?
2 pudding cups.
Ooh, okay, 2.
Do you have a spatula or something? You can.
No.
You got an index finger, don't you?
Using my hands like a man does.
Okay.
Of course, you can see all this. Go to bobandtom.com/live.
Thank you very much, Ace. bobandtom.com/live.
I tell you what, so far Jess is the winner in terms of presentation.
Oh, thank you.
I got pudding all over all my papers.
So you've got so-called Nilla wafers.
That's right.
Vanilla, yeah.
Just Nova.
A fine PBS show,
means
but not...
won't go. Nova.
That old joke.
Next,
And then, now we've got Ready Whip.
Oh, yes.
Who doesn't love that?
She's safe.
Right into the mouth.
Right, and actually, I would whip heavy cream and add a little bit of sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, you would do what you need to do. Willie's going to empty the can, I think.
That's
a great idea.
There is, yeah.
That's lovely. Okay.
More.
What are you going to do? Are you going to throw this into Milton Berle's face?
I think next break we should try the two. Let it sit for a while.
Willie's got his hand all over stuff.
That is so rude of all
You're not
you
done?
guys. No, I'm not. I got to put the little...
He puts chocolate chips. I have actual chocolate shavings where I heat the knife and make the shavings and then put them on top of.
Whereas Willie's just dumping a load of
Is that some kind of
chips.
fancy chocolate?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really high grade dark chocolate bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Willie just dumped his load.
How is it, Willie?
This ain't bad at all.
Willie, I want to live vicariously through you real quick. Treat yourself to a mouthful of chocolate chips there. Just go ahead and drink from the bag.
There you go.
That's chocolate chips. Isn't that nice? Yeah.
Oh.
And they're the little ones, so I can feel them melting already.
Oh, good. All right. Very good.
That boy likes to eat.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We have, there we go. Oh, we got everything going on right now. Got the ladies. Let's go with the Jesses first. We've got Ms. Jess Hooker in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. We've got Ms. Jessica Allman somewhere on premises. Alsman, excuse me. I can't.
My brothers are cool, but
Somewhere, very good. Thank you. Somewhere on premise. And then we have, let's see, there's Allie Breen. Is that your New York apartment in the background?
Back in New York, yeah.
Back in New York, okay, very good. And then in the big room here, we got your Willie, your Ace, your Chick, your Josh, I'm Tom. And then through the glass over that way, it's Pat Godwin. Hello. A full complement of people.
And real quick, this is just for Josh. You ready? Let's all listen.
Jess's pie looks so pretty. I wanted to make it like a dip.
Yeah.
It's like tall.
Josh wanted them to kiss, and then...
I didn't say that. You said that.
We just made a little bit of we ate a bit of delicious pie here made by Jess Hooker. Let me hear you here, Allie. It sounds like you're breaking up.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I can hear you just fine.
Sorry, I actually just got back from Florida, and they lost my luggage, which had my mic in it.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Okay.
So no one's flying, but they're still managing to lose luggage.
I'm just glad that things are finally back to normal again. You know?
Right. Yeah, I know, exactly.
All over.
Ace and I were talking apparently at a couple of the New York NBA games. They let 350 people in
For Brooklyn, 300.
Okay.
Wow, that seems a little light.
Why even?
It seems like it's 1%. Yeah, exactly.
How many employees
There
are
are
in
more
there?
employees
Yeah,
there
I was going to say, okay, maybe we can do a little better than that. Well,
They sent
the rules are
40% of the
really
fans to
weird here.
nursing homes, I heard.
only if they were coughing.
Thank you,
Okay.
Allie.
All right.
You're welcome. I like
That was such a pity laugh.
Well, let's see if we can get this to work, Allie. What have you got in your letterbox there?
Dear Allie, my best friend just got into a relationship and we double date with them once in a while. They are always draped all over each other and constantly make out in public, which now makes me and my boyfriend feel like we're brother or sister or something.
Oh,
Should we try to be more publicly affectionate or tell them to stop.
Neither. Let them be them, and you guys do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, stop going out with them if they're gross.
Willie, what are you?
I don't know. Maybe you lean into it. You see, if they really like it, whenever they start kissing, you go, "Oh yeah, I like it when you guys do this." Ooh,
that would be one way to do. Yes,
Tara and Ricky at it again. Woo!
Get it.
Yeah.
Lower.
Do some porno direction.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's our next letter, Allie Breen?
Oh boy.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend is super into sucking my toes.
Okay.
I hate it. It's wet and sloppy, and I always scrape the top of his mouth with my big toenail.
Sorry.
He likes it.
I try to pull them away quickly, but he just won't stop. Can't he read the signs without me having to make it awkward and telling him I'm just not into it?
Josh, you want to take this
Apparently not. You're going to have to tell him, and I think you guys are going to have to break up. I think this fetish for him is probably so strong, and it's what he wants, and it's what does.
Does he wash them first?
Isn't that the? Didn't we have the poll? That's the number one fetish, I think, is feet. Which I have that, but I don't want to.
You do?
Yeah, I don't want to put them in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
I can admire them from a distance.
The thought of someone's tongue between my toes, I would kick you in the face.
Yeah, how has she not
That is
already done that?
disgusting.
Well, there you go. So
She sounds really.
the only foot in the bedroom.
There you go. That's right.
Well, never mind. I don't want to.
He needs to find somebody who's way into this.
Wow.
And you need to find somebody who isn't.
Right. So how do you do that though? Do you need to put that in like a dating byline, or you just wait and see if it happens? Because most women are not going to be into this. I don't think.
There's got to be some code you could use. Probably.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, find a woman that likes walking in wet mud. Like just that's the lady that'd be into
Just check
it.
out your area bogs.
I'm a part-time Dr. Scholl. And,
Fascinating.
Yeah, but would you thoroughly scrub them first? I would think.
I would think
makes
is that
sense.
part of the ritual?
Some guys, part of the fetish is that they're not washed.
absolutely.
I bet you're right. Have you ever seen the Quentin Tarantino movies? He likes filthy feet.
Yeah, he sure likes them.
He sure does. And he loves Uma Thurman size 15s or whatever she's walking around in.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we've solved that problem. Our next letter, and once again, we're talking with comedian Allie Breen. You can send her letters by going to ALLIBREEN on all social media platforms. Tell us your love troubles. Allie, what else you got?
Wait, before I just thought maybe if he's into clean feet, she just makes him filthy before he sucks them and turns them off. Or if he's into dirty feet, she cleans them.
No, but as Josh points out, it's not going to work. If this is his thing, he's going to do it one way or the other.
Push through it.
Yeah.
All right. Dear Allie, I woke up next to my husband the other day and saw that he had scratches all up and down his back. He said it was from scratching his back really hard, but I don't think that would make those marks, and I don't even think he could reach those places. When I acted suspicious, he told me I was being crazy. Where do I go from here?
Ooh, I think he might be telling the truth, because when you're in the shower and you go to scratch your back, I've left marks all over my back before.
What?
Yeah, but
because you can reach back there.
Can you get your arm?
Yeah.
Try that again.
Yeah, but if it looks like this, if it looks like two hands coming down from the shoulder blades,
Even
that is a
that,
very
you can
distinct.
go.
Actually, my first cat, she used to sit on top of the fridge or on the counter, and she would jump in my back and slide down.
But the difference
that's
between
cat
the
paws.
area between the nails would be so much.
Yes, and the difference between this couple, they don't have a cat. I think that's probably the key.
But by the way, I would believe Jess Osmond. I would never believe Ace Scott. If my boyfriend the cat jumps on my back and slides down.
Let's move on. We have time for one more letter. Allie, what do we got?
Dear Allie, I have been in a relationship for 8 years, and I've had a few flings during that time. My boyfriend knew about it because I told him I needed to explore other things before fully committing, and he was fine with it. Meanwhile, he just met someone that he wants to explore things with now, and it made me realize I really do want to be with him. He has now moved out and is fully moving in with this girl, and I feel like he's just doing it to get back at me.
No, this is not about you. It's over. This is not about you.
Right. In fact, this has less to do with you than you'd like to think.
Yes,
I think you guys just broke up.
I don't know.
Got some real bad news to it.
You need to write anybody about it.
I think it is about her. She's not the new girl. Is what her problem is.
You know, if you're moving into a new place, no one buys a dish rack out of spite. You know,
that's true.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this is
sorry.
That's not a fling. You had a couple of flings. He left your apartment and lived with another woman now.
This is like the classic Greg Hahn joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't tell that one very well either. But
I see that girl over there in the corner, married with 3 kids, still playing hard to get. Yeah.
I'm not coming back.
Not coming back.
Okay, Allie Breen can be reached once again, ALLIBREEN at all social media platforms. We can get one more in, Allie. What do you got?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend and I went to his parents for dinner, and a day later we got a call that Vicodin was missing from their medicine closet.
Oh.
They told him they thought it was me, even though everyone had used the bathroom that night. So eventually they realized they made a mistake and that the prescription was for less than the time before. Never apologized, and my boyfriend is telling me to just drop it. What should I do?
Next time, actually take the
Vicodin.
Teach them a
Go
lesson.
over right now and
No,
take
they need to apologize.
I think they should apologize too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a bold statement. And then to be wrong, you've got to be 100% sure if you're going to accuse somebody of stealing something. Yeah, if there was Vicodin missing and you wanted to accuse somebody, like that's specific. Like you're going after her. Yeah, they absolutely owe her an apology.
Yeah, especially it sounds like there were it was a dinner party. It sounds like it wasn't just her and the families, and she was saying everyone used the bathroom. Or, I mean,
go back to the bathroom, hide some double XL condoms in there that are like in the top drawer on the left, and
drop a few.
Explain these.
Drop a few laxatives into the Valium container.
And plant about half pound of cocaine underneath the sink and call the cops.
Yeah.
There you go.
Those are all terrible. No, those people should apologize immediately. Allie Breen, once again, it's ALLIBREEN.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.